Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at strategy, and this chart actually has quite a complex structure. It is difficult to track the exact pattern that would be unfolding to the upside at this point, but what I have been tracking is the idea that we have here a 1-2 setup, and in this case we can even label it, and now we are within the larger third wave that would be unfolding to the upside. Now in this wave 3, by the way, I am tracking this pattern to the upside as a leading diagonal that would be forming a larger 5-wave structure, and within this wave 3 I am tracking this as an A wave up, a B wave down here, and now we would be in the C wave to the upside, and we can even label this idea onto the chart. And within this wave C I am looking ideally for a couple more highs, where I am also looking at an ending diagonal, again a diagonal structure within this wave C, where I have a 1-2 set up in this area. Then this could be a third wave top. Yeah, there is a chance we may have topped here, but personally I would prefer to track still possible further continuation within this wave 3. Now I will provide a backup interpretation marked here in yellow that will provide the idea that we may have a significant top within the wave 3, and we may be looking at a possibly quite deep correction within the wave 4. Now keep in mind, we did already reach even this area of support that we are tracking here in the yellow scenario, which is between the $274 level all the way down to the $91 level. And then I would like to label also internally this wave 3 that I am tracking in white, where I am looking at an ABC structure to the upside, within which I expect, of course, in the wave C to also have a 5-wave move, but it should be, it does seem to be also within an ending diagonal pattern, in which I am tracking still a 5th wave that I would like to see unfold. Now in this case I have a 1-2 set up in this area, a third wave up, I'm considering this a 4th wave down, and then a 5th wave that would be unfolding, and in this 5th wave to the upside I am expecting to form an ABC pattern, something like that, to complete the larger structure. Now a general area of support for where we can look for a correction in this wave 4 is between the $375.6 level all the way down to the $207 level at the 61.8% retracement. Now they do overlap slightly, and it is difficult to tell within which structure we would really be, depending on how this really unfolds to the upside. Now if we manage to hold here support in wave B and manage to form an additional high, I am open to considering still the extension here within the wave 3 within the white scenario, but of course we will need to be very careful. Even if we form this additional high, we will need to be very careful, because we might have a larger third wave complete at that point, where we really might have been within the yellow scenario all along, and we complete the pattern here, the larger wave 3. So regardless of that though, I am still looking for at least one more high within this larger wave 3 to the upside, and in that case we can even look internally here at this initial wave A that I'm tracking here to the upside, where we have a possible 5-wave structure, right? And in that case I am able to provide a pretty decent area of support for a possible AB setup. Now those aren't necessarily as good and as great as a 1-2 setup, but they still do provide quite decent risk-reward ratios as well. Now keep in mind, this chart is highly related to the Bitcoin chart, and on the Bitcoin chart unfortunately we do seem to have an initial larger 5-wave structure to the downside, so there is quite a high risk that this will not hold. But we at the moment do still have this area of support for such a wave B correction between the $352 level all the way down to the $268 level. And if this does not hold, we can look for a reset within the wave 4, but honestly, if we don't manage to create here a direct continuation, a direct push in this 5th wave to the upside, I find it likely that we will unfold into the larger wave 4 correction in the end. And for now, I am still looking at possibly higher prices, and I'm looking for a 5-wave structure to the upside in this case. And yeah, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.